Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are building a cute little house. Well, little according to my standards, as I always build very large houses. This time for a change I am building something more conservative, smaller, bit cozier, and I actually had a lot of fun. I have lately, this is not something that I have done always, but lately I have been trying to pay real good attention to not use every pack in every house build. As I went through my gallery and I just started seeing my builds and the amount of packs I was using. Sometimes one pack I just use for one item like a column or a plant, a rug. And sometimes it is a bit ridiculous. So I am trying to really restrain myself. So this house only uses base game and cats and dogs. So those are the only two packs that you would need. I am trying to build one house per pack. I am starting with the packs that I would think people have the most, like university and seasons and cats and dogs, of course. But my very favorite pack that has the best build items is and forever will be Get to Work. So today we are building a little Craftsman's styled house. That is quite a mouthful for me. I don't know why I have trouble saying it. This house ended up having 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Yeah, that's it. So you've got a big bedroom, which would be the master suite. It does not have an ensuite bathroom, unfortunately. And there's 2 bedrooms for kids. One is more like for a proper kid, and the other one I would say is more geared towards a teen or like a preteen. It's a bit like older. The house is built on a 30 by 30, I believe, or 30 by 20. And I had a little bit of trouble here tiling the floor. I always like to put a little bit of like a tile around the fireplace because, you know, if the floor is carpet, that is just something that most houses would have. But I had a bit of trouble with that because base game tiles, they are not the best. They're mostly like these terracotta tiles, and I do not particularly like them very much. So we had a bit of trouble there, and the other one was fitting in the furniture that I wanted. I wanted to include a lot of things that I did not have space for. So you will see me change things quite a lot. So on the bottom floor here we have this little sitting room. I do add a desk with a computer and a bookcase, so there's a few skills there sorted. There's also a cat tree, so this house is pet friendly. And then you also have a full bathroom downstairs and a kitchen dining. Then sorry, got a bit of cough. Then, as the house was quite small and there were a lot of items that I wasn't able to include, we make use of the garden. So we do have a very large deck at the back of the house where we have like the cat litter and like a big, like a proper cat tree. We have a bar area, a sitting area, and then on the lawn we have a jacuzzi and a few little lounge chairs. Both of the bedrooms upstairs, so the teen's bedroom and the master bedroom, both have a balcony that faces the back of the house. So you do have a bit of an outdoor area there as well. And landscaping, we keep it pretty simple. I don't know if you have seen my previous video, but in that video I tell you a little bit about why I have been away from YouTube for so long, and also why I'm building so much. Basically, in case you don't want to go watch, my cat has passed away. I had to put my cat down, and hence why I'm building a lot. I just, you know, I want to keep myself entertained, and Sims is my therapy. And saying that, I have tried something that I hadn't tried since The Sims came out, basically, which was to play the game In case you're not aware, I am not a player at all. I do not like playing The Sims. For me, it's actually quite stressful. I know for most people, it's like very relaxing and it's your you time where you play. But for me, it's stressful. Like, oh, they're hungry and now they're thirsty and they need to do this and that. And for me, that is stressful. So I don't play The Sims, but I did play a little bit. The high school, I just got the high school year, so I played a little bit. I made a Sim family and I took the teenager to school a few days. And I realized how much easier it is to play with smaller houses. Because sometimes when the houses are too big, you just cannot find your Sims anywhere. And I had to build a smaller house for that pack, which is up on my gallery. And it will come to my channel in a few days. I played in that house and I realized, like, sometimes the mansions I built, it must take a long time for your Sims to even walk down the stairs and all through the house to get to the outside of the house. I did knew that because although I do not play the game, I do watch quite a lot of gameplay. So I do add normally 2 staircases to a big house, but still it is so much easier. So I have been taking a lot of interest in building smaller houses, maybe 3-4 bedrooms. I know that's not really a small house, but for me it is. If you have any familiarity with my channel, you would know I like building mansions and super lush and millionaire houses. Talking about that, $1 million house is coming to the channel in a few days as well. That is a task. It is harder to make your house be worth exactly $1 million. It is harder to do that than it is to make a starter home and make it really, really cheap. It took me about 2 days just to finish that house, and I usually only take a few hours per house. So that took a lot of work. So my previous video was building the house from Scott McCall from Teen Wolf. And the next video that's coming out is I am building the farm from the Walking Dead TV show, which I am now rewatching. I started watching it a couple of years ago and I went until season 2. And then I don't know what happened. Maybe I lost interest and I just stopped watching it. So I'm now rewatching the whole thing and trying to watch the whole show. And I fell in love with that farm. I think it is very, very beautiful and also quite interesting. So I am rebuilding that one. And when I am recreating a house, I won't pay attention to how many packs I'm using because I am trying to get it as close as possible. So that house will have like 1 million packs. But it will be fun to see what I can do with those and try to see how close I can get to the actual thing, because there's quite a lot of pictures out there. Also, by the way, this bedroom here, on the desk, I added a lot of clutter and a computer and a chair, as you can see. And for some reason, once I started playing, it all disappeared. Like the desk stayed and it was the only thing, the desk and the bed. On the gallery, I do believe the things are there. So I just should warn you that any of the houses that you download from me, you should always have your cheats on for move objects, because I use that. And so if you don't have that on, once you download, a lot of things are gonna disappear. So you should have that on. If you don't know how to do that, you can just Google Sims 4 cheats, move objects. There's loads of things and it's very easy to do that. And that just means that you can intersect objects with each other. And you should have it on just in case. Otherwise, many things are gonna disappear. Now we are at the end of the video now. Screenshots are coming up of the house so you can see every room, because sometimes it's very hard to see what I'm actually doing because the camera is spinning all over the place. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this little video. Stay tuned for the next. If you do have any ideas of houses that you would like me to build, please do leave them in the comments down below. I love recreating houses from TV shows or movies, so any ideas, leave them down below. And if I have done them before, I will let you know. Anyways, if you do want to download this or any other of my builds, then you can find me on the gallery using hashtag SimsDesigns or hashtag SimsDesignsYT. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!